hip mobility exercises with engagement of the glute muscles and stable core. Deep glute workout, engaging muscles around hip area and piriformis. And of course, leg stretches, especially calf feels so nice during the pregnancy. So today we're gonna do pregnancy safe. I'm in the third trimester workout for legs. I'm using the pillow. I'm using a small one. You can use any type. It's just gonna be under the belly later on. We're gonna start in all fours position. For the whole sequence, make sure you find your neutral spine, which is going to sway our hips gently side to side. Purpose, we want to loosen up any tension in the spine, especially low back. Gentle swings back and forward. Watch out for the knees. If you feel any discomfort in the kneecap, add a cushion or smaller the range. We're going to do circles one direction and another. For the whole exercise sequence, I'm trying to keep my spine neutral. Your position could be different compared to before pregnancy. You may have to imprint your tailbone slightly. We're moving to the hip mobility exercises. Your knee goes up and then to 90 degrees. As much as possible, we are keeping core very stable. The movement initiated from your left hip, for me on the video, knee will just follow the movement. The whole initiation comes from the hip. And I'm trying to keep opposite hip, spine, arms, everything very stable. Don't do too many reps. We're going to start with a 6 or 8, and then we change to a different direction. Of course, same on other side. Let's do quick child pose just to remove any tension. Moving on to other side. First, knee goes up, then 90 degrees. Trying to keep no rotation as much as possible. It is very hard, especially closer to the third trimester. Core is stable. Warming up our hip muscles, warming up our glutes, and circles. You start with a smaller, gentle range, then you progress to bigger ranges comfortable. How big is the circle? As far as your body is not swaying side to side. And opposite direction, of course. Usually I prefer to start with a smaller range always, to see the form before you're progressing. Before we go further, just a little bit of the spine mobility cat and cow. In pregnancy, I encourage you to focus on rounding your upper back, rounding your lower back. But when you go to extension, try to focus on your upper body extension and less on your lower back. We're gonna work out on glutes. I'm using a pillow again. That's actually infant pillow. I find it very nice for tummy. You can use a bigger size, of course, whatever is suitable. Without pillow, if you feel comfortable, also fine. Make sure your hips stack one on top of another, knees together, heels together. First one, very easy just to warm up. You can use your arm in front of you on a floor to support, or on a hip if you need less support. I'm just opening up, knee up and down. We're going to start with easy exercise and progress to harder one. Now heels up, and we continue. Knee up and down. And 4, 5. And we're gonna extend leg. Opening up, extension, point your toes. Imagine someone is pulling your toes away. We're aiming for a nice line from the shoulder all the way to the leg. Now, I'm going to use the strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a belt or any suitable, rope. Although you can do this exercise without the strap as well. It's just the strap gives you extra kick to the glute. And I want to make it even harder. I want to rotate foot. Maybe later on. Now, sorry. Rotating your foot toes, pointing down to the floor, that will give even more feedback to the glute. It looks so easy, it is so hard. We're moving on to the circles. Again, start with a smaller comfortable range, slowly increasing the range. On the second exercise, halfway through, you already should feel the nice kick in the glute. Opposite direction. You can see by my face, it's kicking up. This is actually the easiest exercise with a strap, how you can get to your deep glute muscles. And, of course, have to do everything on other side. Massage your glutes if needed. In pregnancy, just getting in and out position might be challenging. Don't rush. We make sure your hips stack one on top of another. Again, your knees together, heels together. Arm could be on the hip or in front of you if you need the extra support. First one, very easy. We're doing clamshells. Knee goes just up and down, but pay attention, my heels together. Now, heels still together, but up. And moving knee, thinking of initiation from the hip. We do 6-8 reps, as many as you can handle. You see, I'm tired already. Opening the knee and extending your leg, point your toes away. We aiming for nice line, upper body not moving at all, upper body stable, hips are still stuck one on top of another. Few more left before we progress to really deep glute exercises. With the strap, so my strap already has a loop. If your strap doesn't have a loop, make sure you wrap it around first, and I'm using the bottom knee to fix the strap. I find this is the easiest position. First, up and down, few times, and if you remember, we did internal rotation. Toes going down, heels up to the ceiling. This one gives even more kick. Give your glute some love before we go to the circles. I'm trying to keep still internal rotation of the foot. That gives deeper glute engagement. As many circles as you can handle. I suggest 6 or 8 or 10, whichever you feel comfortable today. And we're gonna reverse the circle. Opposite direction, still keeping internal rotation of the foot. That feels really nice and deep. By the way, my name is Eve. I'm certified Pilates trainer, and I'm so happy to have you on this pregnancy workout journey with me. Make sure to check other prenatal and postnatal videos. And we are moving on to hip opening exercises. Knee down on the floor. Doesn't matter which side you start. For me, right knee on the floor, left is moving forward and back. I'm going to do 3 positions. Just moving left knee. Imagine it's like a clock. So it was 11 and then 3 p.m. I know. I mixed up the clock, but you got the idea. So basically 3 directions. Very careful, standing up, moving to the leg stretches. Make sure your back heel is down. This is very important because if you raise your back heel up, you wouldn't get such a nice calf stretch or hamstring, depending which muscle is tight. For majority of the people, calf will feel nice deep stretch here. This is actually one of the best stretches to reduce calf cramps, which happen on a second, third trimester for many of us. So nice to do it before bed. And once we are done with other side leg stretches, we're going back to the knee position. Use cushion or yoga block, anything if your knees feel uncomfortable in knee cup. Same idea, we have 3 directions, going to 45 degrees and then 90 and then as wide as possible. Find your comfortable range. So this particular exercise really good to do on third trimester as much as possible. We want to work on a hip opening before the delivery. And that was it for today. Thank you for staying with me. Please check out other videos. Bye bye.